Hello and good day, Welcome to the Super Good Camping Podcast. My name is Pamela.
I'm Tim.
And we are from supergoodcamping.com. We are here because we are on a mission to inspire other families to enjoy camping adventures such as we have with our kids. Today we wanted to talk about national parks in Ontario. We mostly camp at provincial parks, but we do have several spectacular national parks here in Ontario, and so we wanted just to touch a little bit on them today. One of them is the Bruce Peninsula National Park. It's located between Georgian Bay and Lake Huron, around 3 hours northwest of Toronto. It's known for a beautiful rugged coastline, big cliffs, clear turquoise waters, which is really pretty unique here in Ontario for us to have turquoise water.
Clear.
And clear. And diverse plant and animal species, rare orchids, and that's the home of the eastern Massasauga rattlesnake, which is one of the only poisonous snakes here in Ontario.
It is the only poisonous snake in Ontario.
Visitors can enjoy hiking along the Bruce Trail, swimming in the grotto, which sounds kind of gross, but anyway.
It's not. I've looked it up. It's cool.
And exploring unique rock formations. I think there's a lot of shipwrecks around there too, right?
That's right. Okay, so then...
We'll get to?
Yes.
All right. Never mind. It's established to protect the unique geological features of this area, rare species, and the delicate ecosystems that are found in the region.
So let's jump to the Fathom 5.
All right.
Fathom 5 National Marine Park. So, as Pamela just mentioned, there's shipwrecks at Bruce, or very close to Bruce. I actually think Fathom 5, if I'm not mistaken, Fathom 5 is literally inside of the Bruce. There are a handful of shipwrecks there. It's one of the most popular scuba diving destinations in Ontario for a number of reasons. Very cool, topaz, turquoise water, but also the clarity of it. Like you can see them from like on shore. You can see the shipwrecks because the water is so clear. It's amazing. I've seen pictures. I personally haven't been. It's on the bucket list. I'm getting older, so we need to do the bucket list stuff faster. There's really cool geological formations. Yeah, it's not necessarily all that easy to get to, but there's great hiking around there. Lots of people do kayaking or boat tours in the area. It's a marine park because it was designed to preserve and showcase the exceptional underwater geological formations, shipwrecks, and the diverse marine ecosystems. Why do I always... No, I got it right. Oh, ecosystem of Lake Huron.
Yeah, ecosystem at Lake Huron's pretty cool. Actually, we were at Inverhuron Provincial Park, so not National Park. But we quite enjoyed Lake Huron.
Well, where else have we been? Pinery. Didn't you and B go to McGregor? You were supposed to go to McGregor
Point.
There you go. So there's a handful.
These are all provincial parks.
I know. Just saying.
Point Pelee National Park, which is located in southwestern Ontario near Leamington. It's a peninsula that juts out into Lake Erie, and that creates a different microclimate. It's a haven for birds and bird enthusiasts. Serves as a critical stopover point for a lot of migratory birds. It's home to Carolinian forests, which are quite lovely and diverse in terms of trees that grow there, boardwalks, sandy beaches, and diverse wildlife. So visitors can enjoy bird watching and hiking and cycling there. It was established to help protect that ecosystem and for the habitat for the migratory birds so that they have somewhere to stop over on their migration.
Yeah, it's a huge destination for birders, especially in the spring. The migratory is... it's crazy. It's also, if I'm not mistaken, it's also the most southern point in Canada, which for those of you that aren't big map people, imagine a piece of Canada that's parallel, like east to west. Look at a map and think about the horizontal line. It's Point Pelee is level with Northern California. Give that some thought. Seriously.
Wow.
Right?
I did not know that.
There you go. There's your tip for today. Georgian Bay Islands National Park. It's in Georgian Bay near Honey Harbor, about 2.5 hours north of Toronto. It's got 63 islands that have it's very typical what we here in Ontario think of as, you know, sort of central to northern Ontario. It has, you know what? Look at the group of seven, right? All their stuff with the windswept pines and that sort of gray and pink granite shores. That's what we're talking about for this particular park. Beautiful trails, just so much hiking, lots of water to do canoeing and kayaking through. Camping, they have designated areas, and I think, don't hold me to it, but I researched it briefly for doing a family group trip. I think all the campsites are located on islands. I believe it's about water taxis, and then they're designated campsites with tent pads. It's a national park because it was established to preserve the unique ecosystems and habitats found within the archipelago, protect the diverse plant and animal species, and provide a space for outdoor recreational activities that highlight the region's natural beauty. And it's a gorgeous area.
Georgian Bay Islands is also home to rare reptile species such as the eastern Massasauga rattlesnake, so watch out for that, and the eastern fox snake. And just as Tim has paddled in Georgian Bay, be careful, because that's a different body of water for paddling in.
It's a big body of water, and winds pick up quickly, and you will be in a blink. You'll be from a nice do to oh crap, let's head for shore, man. Yeah.
Thousand Islands National Park, so it straddles the St. Lawrence River between Kingston and Brockville. It's a collection of 21 larger islands, so these are cool parks, partly just because they're just a bunch of islands. 21 larger islands and then numerous smaller islets, which forms an archipelago. Visitors can explore the islands by boat, canoe, or kayak and discover coves, like pirates looking for hidden coves, sandy beaches and lush forests. The park has lots of opportunities for camping, picnicking, hiking, and viewing wildlife. Additionally, the region's known for historic waterfront castles and charming island cottages, which is cool, and a touch of architectural and cultural interest. So in addition to the natural beauty, then you also get to see these different architectural and cultural interests. It was established to protect the archipelago again and showcases the rich natural cultural heritage of the region. Preserving the island's surrounding waters, the park ensures conservation of habitats and species. So protecting different species of birds and animals and trees and habitats, and provides opportunity for you to enjoy those things, but while at the same time protecting them.
Next up is Pukasaw National Park. I think it's pronounced Pukasaw. It might be Pukasaw.
Brand new one, I think.
I've heard of it before, but I don't.
I think it was just designated this year as a national park.
It's in on Lake Superior, northwestern Ontario, so it's ways up there. I don't know how many hours, but it's a bunch. It hasn't been heavily logged. There's not a ton of cities and urban areas around there. So it's very pristine. It's very rugged, unspoiled. Boreal forests, stunning cliffs, sandy beaches. It encompasses the coastal hiking trail, which winds through diverse ecosystems and offers panoramic views of the lake. You can do camping, hiking, fishing, canoeing, kayaking as well. It earned its designation to protect the unique coastal environment, showcase the boreal forest, and preserve the cultural heritage of the Anishinaabe people who have inhabited the area for thousands of years.
And right here in Toronto, the Rouge National Urban Park. It's the only.
Did you say Toronto? Toronto.
Did I say Toronto?
Toronto. I'm sure I heard the second T.
Right here in Toronto, we have the Rouge National Urban Park. I believe it's the only urban national park.
Yep.
It's located here in Toronto. It spans parts of Toronto, Pickering, and Markham. And it's an extraordinary blend of urban and natural landscapes. Has a diverse range of ecosystems, meadows, wetlands, forests, and habitat for lots of the species of plants and animals. extensive trails for hiking, biking, bird watching, educational programs, and trying to engage the community. We as scouters and scouting youth and scouting parents have actually helped plant trees in the Rouge. Every year, I believe they have like a 10,000 trees for the Rouge initiative, just to try to plant another 10,000 trees every year.
We have been up to mid shin in muck.
Yeah, it's pretty muddy in the spring when you're there trying to plant trees.
Yep.
So it's an urban national park because of its ecological significance, the need for urban green spaces, and to preserve cultural heritage sites that are within this urban context of Toronto.
And it's a pretty cool thing to be able to take public transit to a national park, man. I got to tell you. And it's not that difficult to get to. Like it's cool. It's cool. So we're going to finish up with another marine conservation area. So not necessarily a national park, but we're in the realm, and it's a cool thing. So, it's on the northeastern shore of Lake Superior, sort of Thunder Bay to Wawa kind of area. So big. It's the largest freshwater protected area in the world. Its vast expanse encompasses rugged coastlines, pristine beaches, and boreal forests. It offers opportunities for kayaking, boating, fishing, and so much wildlife viewing. It's home to a huge range of flora and fauna: bald eagles, black bears, woodland caribou, moose, like you name it, man.
If you haven't seen a bald eagle before, I highly recommend.
You know what? I'm going to try to edit a crappy clip I have and get it up on our YouTube in the near future, just because I kept in the corner of my eye. It's like, wow, that looks like a gigantic predatory bird. And then it did. As I was turning my head, it lifted off, and it was like, oh my goodness, that thing's huge. Like, it's bigger than our canoe, for crying out loud. It's and so majestic. Like, just I'd never seen one. Well, we'd seen one far away before.
I hadn't seen one till this past winter. We went on a hike with our beaver colony, and it was in a rehabilitation facility, but it was sort of caged, but we could get relatively close and be able to, and it was massive. I had no idea that they were that. I thought maybe hawk, eagle kind of size, but yeah, they're big.
That's like a light snack. A hawk would be a light snack for it in the morning, and hawks are big.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, I mean the intent behind the conservation area was to protect unique and ecologically significant habitats, foster sustainable use of resources. So that's generally government speak for logging. Just saying, and preserve the cultural heritage of Indigenous communities.
So that's it for us for today. We hope you enjoyed this episode about Ontario's national parks, and please do feel free to go out and explore the natural wonders of those parks. But between the rugged beauty of Georgian Bay's granite shores and through to Thousand Islands Provincial Parks, they're a sanctuary for different ecosystems and a playground for being outdoors. Preserving these is important, and appreciating them helps people feel more passionate about preserving these areas. That's it for us for today. We will talk to you again soon. I'm Pamela.
I'm still Tim.
And we are still from supergoodcamping.com. Please do reach out to us on all the social media. We are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We have a YouTube channel where we would love more subscribers on there. And you can always email us. We would love to hear from you at hi@supergoodcamping.com. That's hi@supergoodcamping.com. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.